Hi, John. Hey, honey. How's this? Comfortable? Yeah, it's pretty good. Lena's doing a handstand. I'm not doing a handstand. I'm doing a back bend. We're saying hi. It's what is it? Oh, it's Wednesday evening, April 3rd. It's been a really busy day. Hi, John. I'm gonna let you take it the direction here. I'm not sure where you want to go tonight. Just that I'm trying to keep Lena as peaceful as possible. It was this morning, Lena, that we did the video with Kim Wall, the girl who was murdered in the submarine in the Netherlands, right? Um, that took a lot out of me, actually, channeling Kim Wall. And it, it 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 still feels like it was a very important video to make. It was completely unplanned, but once it was happening, our interview with Kim, it felt absolutely that the timing was right and that it was helping someone out there. I had that distinct feeling, and I knew it was helping Kim, right? I knew that she wanted her family to see it and to know that she was all right, yes, and to try to alleviate their agony over the horrible way that she was taken from this world. Now, Michael Jackson, we've also been spotlighting him the last couple of days. Here, I asked you to talk, John, and and I'm railroading. No, that's fine. Michael Jackson is here, and the two previous videos to the Kim Wall video were us reviewing the Leaving Neverland documentary with regarding the testimony from Wade Robeson and Jimmy, the two gentlemen that were speaking out about being molested and abused by Michael Jackson. And Michael has been actively participating in the process, and he's been forcing himself to view the testimonies and the backlash from fans, as well as the backlash from those who condemn Michael and what he did. There's inconsistencies and incompleteness in both sides of the story, but Michael was very firm about wanting to speak personally to the fans who were lashing out and calling Wade Robeson and Jimmy liars, right? And calling anyone who went up against Michael's family and against Michael's innocence, attacking them. Mm-hmm. So, Michael, you're there? Yes. Mm-hmm. Hi, Lena. Hi. Thank you for not sitting in judgment of me. You you really never do that. You never do that. You are just compassion, and I'm very appreciative of that. Sure, Michael. I understand. And I know that you do. I know that you do. Don't be afraid. If you show the dark side that you are afraid, then, then all is lost. But know that that will never be the case for you, Lena. Okay? Or for me, or for any of us who go to God and go to Jesus and the Mother with true regret and sorrow in their hearts for how they have let the creators down in their time down here on earth, and which is what addiction and child abuse and all other kinds of things will do to a personality. They will warp it and okay. So Lena was kind enough to let me start addressing the fans on the YouTube page, and we we're very excited out here because not only will that go a long way to helping other abuse victims but it will go a long way to opening the eyes and ears of those who need to know that the afterlife is alive and well, and a continuation of the work that we do when we're on the earth. So it's manifold. Lena's communication at my behest with my fans is manifold. And to put it in a very nutshell, what I said in my communication on YouTube just now was on in defense of Wade Robeson and any of my accusers that are speaking the truth and were not monetarily motivated. And there are those out there who are speaking their truth. And my truth is that I'm very regretful for having ever hurt anyone and for having lied. And I want my fans to know that while I appreciate their support of me, they're not right in attacking these guys, because their refusal to see any fault in me is a mistake. They need to re-examine the whole picture. And they also need to get on with their lives and concentrate on learning how to be compassionate and communicative with each other without being nasty and snarky and just being attracted to whatever is famous and whatever is talented and whatever, you can be talented and you can be famous and you can be an absolute lunatic. I'm not saying that is true for me. I certainly don't want to be thought of as a lunatic, but I'll tell you, I had my moments, and I'm doing time for that. God is merciful, but I'm here to help teach, and Lena is helping me to spread that word. So that's why it's very, we're putting this girl to work. But that's her job. I know, Michael. Well, they need to know that too. And I'm very serious, and I'm filled with love and compassion for you all. But you have to put down your arms, and you have to really listen to each other. And right now, I'm asking that you listen to what Lena is helping to channel through from your friend Michael. Yes. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I really appreciate it very much. That's great. Are you done with me now? Just for now. You seem anxious to just get back to talking to John. I guess I am. We didn't really talk all that much today. Oh, but we did. Really? I don't feel like we did. We didn't talk enough. Well, the weather is kind of making us kind of woozy. It's really rainy and windy outside, and it's kind of spooky, right, for my spooky girl. Yeah. And we didn't do any music today, so, we did a little drums, but not really a lot. So maybe, we'll get up and have a little more miso soup, and then we'll maybe play a little drums, and nothing crazy. We could just do a rehearsal tonight. We don't have to film anything. It's entirely up to you. All right, hon. Sounds good to me. I know your arm is getting tired. That's a heavy camera you're using. Yes, it is. I'm okay, though. We could talk a little bit more. Mother and Father? Mother and Father God? Just as we hit 8:55, which is double nines. What could we do tonight that would make you... Well, you already helped point out the cat torture in China. That's a very... you're supporting the end of that horrible slaughter. The equivalent to cat snuff films. I mean, this is the level of degradation humanity is. Yeah. I don't... yeah. Well, you can go find that link on Lena's Twitter page. Support, spread the link if you can't make a small donation or a large donation. But we're exposing that. This all seems like heavy stuff, Lena, but it's Easter week, and it's all about the resurrection, and it's all about crucifixion too, and suffering and ending suffering down here. And you're doing God's work by just spreading and working with John when you have the energy to do it. It's got to be an all day thing. You're never really off duty. How do you feel about that? I feel honored, and I hope that I can do a good job. Sometimes I just feel like it's not enough. Okay, well, that's the attitude. And also the gratitude that you always show, and always, we hear you all the time saying thank you for everything. Every little action that you take, every little movement that you make, you give thanks for, Lena. We hear you. And we love you. And you can rest when you need to. And you will. John will make sure of it. 11:11. I love you. I love you too. Let's have soup. Okay.